Welcome to the Ron Burgundy Show. This is your award-winning journalist and everybody's favorite host, Ron Burgundy. Today I'm very fortunate indeed to have a Forbes magazine listed billionaire, and he goes by the name of Rickey Richards.
It's Richard Rickey, not Rickey Richards. Jeez.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My crack research team must have switched up the words or whatnot. 1,000 apologies, sir. Maybe next time your parents won't, give their kids two first names.
Just don't make that mistake again.
Okay, Karen. Anyway, so you are the owner of Orenda Education. You must be very proud to own such a successful business.
I don't own Orenda Education.
Okay, well, everybody says that you're the owner, so if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, it...
Well, Rod, it's a not-for-profit organization, so no one person owns it.
Not-for-profit? Why would you start a company and you can't make a profit at it? What good is that?
Well, Ron, I just wanted to make America public education great again.
Oh, I've heard that before. Make America great again. So you're a Trump supporter?
No. Actually, the Donald got his campaign slogan from me, Ron.
Really? Make America great again. He got that from you?
Yeah, it's absolutely true. Now, I was at the Mar-a-Lago Country Club years ago. It's before Trump first ran for president. And I ran into him on the golf course, introduced myself. We had a perfect conversation. And when he asked me what I did, I told him that I was a great, fantastic healthcare executive. But on the side, I was going to start my own American education company. The next thing I know, the Donald's running for president using my slogan. He just dropped the word education.
That is totally illegal and not appropriate. I assume you got some type of compensation for that.
I tried to cut a great deal with him. I'm really good at negotiations. In return for using my slogan, he was to donate to help build some of my schools, Ron.
That sounds like a great deal. Well, did he donate?
Ron, did Trump build the wall and make Mexico pay for it?
That he did not.
Exactly. So, of course, he didn't donate to Orenda Education.
So, if he didn't donate, where'd you get the money there, Rickey, to make these buildings?
We borrow our money to pay for it.
You borrow money? That's it?
Yeah. Well, I'm great at borrowing money. I can get some of the very lowest interest rates around. Nobody beats my interest rates, Ron. It's really quite remarkable what I can borrow and build with other people's money.
Interesting, because it's been rumored, that you use the education system not to pay taxes.
Of course, I'm a really, really smart guy, and I do what other rich people do to avoid paying taxes. Only dumb people pay taxes.
But if nobody pays taxes, how are you supposed to pay for the schools?
Ron, we have public charter schools. They don't have taxing authority, and they have better academic scores than many traditional schools that tax the yin out of your yang. I mean, you have to be really, really a great leader to operate a charter school. Charter schools do more with less.
So, okay, I'm still stuck on the yin and yang thing, but let's move on. So I understand that you're writing a book on great leadership. What are some of your leadership tips?
Well, number one, you have to be humble like me. You can't hog all the credit.
But from the start of this interview, really feels like you've taken a lot of credit.
Well, hey, what can I say? I can't do what I do without great teachers, though. And we have the very best teachers. They never get any parent complaints. None. Zero.
No complaints? You're not serial, right? I mean, you've never had a parent file a complaint or a grievance against a teacher or school principal or your entire school district? None of that. I have that hard to believe.
We run a perfect education company, Ron. And that's why I'm announcing on your show, and you have a very, very big show, Ron, lots of viewers, that I am running for President of the United States of America on the No Labels party ticket.
But aren't you a little late to enter the race? I mean, how can you pull together a successful campaign in such short notice?
I have a gigantic following already, with hundreds and thousands of supporters, including our school's alumni, current parents, teachers, campus leaders, and support staff. All our Orenda education people are with me on this, Ron, all of them. Trust me, we will win. I have a tremendous support from all of those who believe in our Orenda education values that can turn this country around and get us back to what our founding fathers had in mind: individualism and freedom for all. Our Circle of Courage philosophy of education is what makes our kids great again and raises up a great nation we can all be proud of, Ron.
I hope that supporter there in the background wasn't one of your graduates.
Oh, actually, that's my son, Chase. He's going to be my chief of staff when I win the presidency.
Okay, that sounds familiar. Okay, looks like you're in great hands. I understand that you're nearing retirement. Let's get to the hard-hitting questions. I must say you have beautiful feathers for an old guy. What's your secret?
Well, my hair, you're talking about my hair? Well, first of all, I have great genes. Both of my parents had great hair. My father had a full head of silver hair through his golden years.
So you were born with hair privilege?
Well, there's a lot of people with privilege who are horrible failures, Ron. I've had to work hard to keep and maintain my perfect hair. And let me just tell you, this is what I do. It's pretty simple. I've got this dippity-doo hair paste. I take it out like so, put a little dab of dew on my fingers, rub it in, boom, boom, boom. Perfect.
Boom, boom, boom. I like that. You know what? I have to admit something to you right here. This is not real. So with that, hey, Richard and I were trying to make a funny skit to get across a couple of small points using some humor. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If not, we tried and failed, which is kind of like innovation, which is what we always say. We want our teachers and our kids to try new things, and that's what we're looking forward in this upcoming school year.
Yeah, that's right, Adam. As a charter school entity, we're supposed to be innovators and creators. And of course, not all innovations work, or our existing policies and procedures for that matter. If you think you know a better way to do things around here, please speak up. We might just try it. None of us have it all figured out, and I hope you know that our mission calls us to find the best way to collaborate with others and get better every day at what we do. And maybe, just maybe, this spirit of daring will infect all our students and staff. And that is our hope and why we come to work each day. Have a great year, Orenda Education.